Hello. Right, we're back at the shed. I've just had a little pick through the shrimps. So as you can see, they're all lovely, live and kicking there. I've had a little pick through, took a few of the little fish out that have been missed, and a few of the sandpipes. Right, we've got the boiler going. The boiler's on the go, so we just got that one boiling away there. It's not far off, coming up to the boil. All those in there is salt and fresh water. Put the salt in there because that helps harden the shells up for when they cool down. They shell out a lot easier. So yeah, we'll just wait for that. That's on the boil. Shrimps are ready to go, and I'll show you the next process in a second. Right, the boiler's up to the boil now. The boiler's come up to the boil. A bit more rapid than what I want it, but we'll sort that out in a minute. Right, this next process is very important for if you want to have a good shelling shrimp or a really bad shelling shrimp. Now these shrimps are all alive, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dunk these in this fresh water, okay, just to release a little bit of the sand out of them, because they have got sand on them. Now if you leave them in that bucket of water or in that water far too long, even seconds, they will die instantly, because they die really quick in fresh water. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to quickly dunk them in, quick shake, out straight in the boiler before they die, because if you don't go in the boiler alive, they'll shell out really bad. So just a quick mix around, put that in. You can see the colour of the water there. Right, quick drain, out in the boiler. That's it, they're in. Just get my trusted stick. Quick mix up. Right, obviously they're all dead now, but they've all gone in the boiler alive, and they've all gone in practically clean as well. So when they shell out, they'll be easy peeling. Right, now when it comes down to the heat, you don't want to boil it rapid. So as you can see there, that's rapid boiling. So you want to turn it down till it's just a nice simmer, because you don't want to cook them too fast. There you go, that heat is absolutely perfect. No, I won't touch that now. So as you can see, you might just be able to see in there, that is just on a nice little simmer. And they're in there. Right, so put the lid on. Retain as much heat as possible. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to do. Depending on obviously the quantity of shrimps you got in there. Probably got about £3 in that boiler at the minute. So yeah, we'll come back to it in a minute, and we'll have a little look. Well, let's have a little look, see how we're getting on with these shrimps here now. Plenty of steam, which looks good. Oh wow, look at them. They look good then. Just give them a little stir. Ooh. My boiler, all it is made out of is, as you can see, it is an aluminium fire bin, which I've obviously cut. I've got a big ring burner that goes into the side, obviously connected to the gas bottle, and a beer keg. That's all that is. Just cut the top of the beer keg off, and it works an absolute treat. Works really, really well. So let's give them a little bit of a stir. Let's leave that for a bit more. Now, this is how important this is to clean the shrimps before you put them in the boiler, because all that sand here that is in this bucket, because I'll show you now, all this sand that's in this bucket will have ended up in the bottom of that boiler, which would reduce the cooking time, and you're cooking them all in sand, and it just doesn't go right. So I'll empty all this water out of here now, I've not put anything else in this bucket apart from those shrimps. This was just clean fresh water. So empty this water out here. Right. We'll just right. Now look how much sand is there. All that sand was on those shrimps, and all that sand would have ended up in the bottom of that boiler. So this is why I like to wash the shrimps very, very quickly before I put them in the boiler, because that would have ended up back in. So yeah, if you take anything from these videos, it's quality for yourself. So they're not far off now. They're smelling good, they're looking good. We'll just give them a little stir up there. And what I like to do as well, I'll just give them a little stir. We'll stir up there. And then what we'll do in a minute is, it's the same as what you'd do if you were cooking, say, like boiled eggs or something like that. You'd knock it back with some water. So just turn me, I've got a water system as well, so turn me water on and just make sure that's on there. So just make sure that's switched on. I like to run the pipe first as well, with it being copper, and obviously this being a washing machine hose as well. Just like to run it through, just so you don't get any dirt or anything like that through it. Although I eat them myself, you know, it's still always good to, it's always best practice to keep things nice and clean. You don't want to be eating any gunge out. Right, I'm going to wait, that's come up to the boil again now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick a bit of cold water in here. I'm just going to knock it down. So all that is fresh water and salt in there to begin in, and I'm just literally knocking it back with some fresh water, cold water obviously, because it's out of the tap. Just turn that off. Right, and then that's like that, and then when that comes back up to the boil, we'll take the shrimps out. Right. Shrimps have come back up to the boil after knocking them down, so they're back up to the boil now, so they're ready to come out. So we'll turn the gas off. Let's get them out. Get them out. Stick them onto the cooling trays. Come in. Ready for it to focus in. There you are. That's some of them. Get some more. See all that there? All that sandy stuff. So that's what the problem is. That would have all had, obviously that's all gone in the boiler. But if I'd not had a pick through and I'd give them a little dunk before I put them in the boiler, there'd have been twice as much, 3 times as much as that. So this is why I do it. I'll just get what we can out. Get what we can out of here. Still a few in the bottom. I'll get them out when I empty the water out. Well, it's not as good as what I was expecting to do for the time of year, but anything is better than nothing. So I'll turn the water on now. Doing it on my phone, so I'm just trying to and the hose pipe on in the hole at the same time as holding my phone. Right, all I do now is cool them down with water poured in. Screen's got a bit wet there. There you are. Same with these ones. Get rid of them sandworms, or sandpipes even, because they're a nuisance. Well, I prefer to air dry all mine. Let all mine dry in the air. Right, let's take that off. Right, that's it, that's how I do it. Right. What I'll do now is I'll just have a little pick through and get any of the little shells and what have you out. It's like they're all cooked, lovely and delicious. Lovely brown shrimps. Well, they're more like red shrimps, but they are brown shrimps. Lovely tasting. Say that salt helps harden the shells up as well. And I say they'll just air dry now. Then what I'll do is I'll get them in the fridge. Let them cool right down. Just allow the meat to harden up. And then I'll get shelling them. Not the quickest of shelling, so it's probably about an hour's worth of work there of shelling. Every one gets individually picked. There's no machinery, whereas these big companies abroad, they use machines. And I'll just pick them by hand. So yeah, that's how we do them. This is what I wanted to do last videos, but sadly the catch was non-existent. So there you go. That's how I do it. If you like the video, hit that button and subscribe. Let your friends know if they're interested in shrimping. If you've got any questions about them or about my videos as well, just leave us a little comment, and check out the other videos as well on the channel there. So take care, and I'll see you again in the next video.